Good morning, this is Ruben from R&D Collision and Detail. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Today we're doing a product review, not an unboxing now. We've already did the unboxing. So this is a product review of what are the uses of using Adam's air cannon. A lot of people talk about it saying, okay, it's good for drying cars. Okay, well, yeah, it's realistically, it's meant to dry dog hair. So yeah, it will dry the car. We'll be trying if it's even efficient. Obviously, a lot of people don't work in a professional shop or a shop environment. So what we have to do is test. I've got a few uses that I think they probably excel in, but we're also going to try what they try to sell you on. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. We are going to be trying it on multiple vehicles. We have my Tacoma and then my Dodge. On the Dodge, I'm going to be using it to blow the interior. My brother took it to harvest a few nuts, and so with that being said, I know it's going to be dusty inside, so use it to blow dry or blow the dust from the inside the car. Hopefully it will excel in that. And also let's try dusting off the engine bay. Hopefully, again, those are things that I think the actual machine should exceed. So let's put you up on the stand and I'll show you how this thing works. All right, so let's try it out, see what I think. And at the very end, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If it's worth buying, or you know what, maybe you should just buy a leaf blower. I'll have a perfect example. I have two. I have this little one, which comes with this adapter. So DeWalt little 12 volts, pretty cheap. And then the 60 volts, which I think is just overkill when you're doing something like this. So let's put you up and test this thing out. So first things first, let me show you what I mean by the dust. It's not too bad. See how it is in the back. I know he was taking nuts. So yeah, we'll try blow drying this. I also see a lot of dog hair. I guess he took his dogs. Show you on this side. Yeah, like I said, a little dust. Not too bad. So let's also check the engine bay. If you're driving through a field, guess what? You're gonna get dust. So let's try that first. Pop it open. And it is a little dusty. So give that a shot. Another thing is with your condenser and your radiator, you want to make sure there's relatively no dust there. So let's put you guys up there and show you. All right, so let's start by blowing out the engine bay. So let me start this off. For a lot of people that have headphones, earbuds, you probably want to lower down your volume. The machine is pretty loud. I'm not saying it's going to be too loud, but I don't want to damage your ears. So let's go ahead and start this off.
let me show you here. Really loud. Okay, seems to be doing pretty good. That's coming out. That's good. So we're doing this method. It'll take you a little longer on vacuum because you gotta go back and forward between areas. Okay. So we see what I could do in here. I'll see what I could do. And good. Now let me open the tailgate. Okay, let's go to the next side. Okay, so we're going to be trying how it dries, but before we dry it, I want to make sure we have a clean surface. So we're going to foam it, rinse it off, and then blow it off. So stick around, let's do that. But let me put you guys on time warp. All right, so let me show you guys how it looks to try and dry your car with the air cannon. All right, so I tried it on interior, engine, and washing. And let me say the pros first. So the pros. It does have a really long hose. It is flexible. It definitely has rubber tips, so those are pretty good. It does have filtered air, so you don't have to worry about anything hitting the paint and possibly damaging it. It is good for dog drying, so you got a dog, instead of taking it to the groomers, you can dry it yourself. And it's relatively quiet, so it's not really loud. So those are the pros. Oh, and also this is also a pro. It's relatively small enough. I can put it up here, and with the locking casters here or the wheels, I can leave it up there and it's fine. So let me put this thing right here, there. So talk about the cons. The cons is it seems like the total horsepower is not the 6 horsepower. I think it's like 3 horsepower. I have a 5 horsepower shop vac, rigid shop vac, and it has a leaf blower adapter, so you can use it as a leaf blower. It does have a filter, so that if I use it as a blower is stronger than this. That is a 5 horsepower. I think this is actually 3 horsepower, so that's one con. It seems a little bit underpowered. Don't know why it is. I thought it was a 6 horsepower, which 6 horsepower should be stronger than the shop vac, but it's not. Second con, the hose. It is flexible and everything, but it is clunky. So if you're trying to go around real quick, you might end up tripping over it. I found myself stepping on it unknowingly. So seems to be holding up pretty good. It's a sturdy hose, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But I'm just telling you the truth. Last thing, which is a major killer in my eyes. So I would use this as a car dryer. It is too slow. So if you are a mobile detailer, or you detail your cars from your garage, or enthusiast or whatever, it takes too long. If you're in the sunlight, it is highly prone to spotting. I have really harsh water and it just doesn't seem to cut it. So my traditional method is always going to be a towel. I got this in a bundle about a year ago. It's pretty good. So I use this every time I drive my car, and it seems to be good. Instead of using that took way too long. You're dealing with water spottings, and then it's just, you'll be done with this in 3-4 minutes. You're done drying your car. With that thing, 3-4 minutes, you're probably drying the front end, because it doesn't have the push power, well, enough push power to get the water completely off. So my cars have at least a wax coating on them at all times, so it should be easier. But if you're dealing with customers' cars that have been neglected and it just doesn't have any coating on them, it is going to take way too long to dry. So at that point, you're better off just using a towel. So my opinion, my thoughts about should you buy this. The definite answer is, if you're a pro and you have a shop, yes, it's a good tool. But if you're an enthusiast and you're washing your cars outside or you're mobile, no, it just doesn't make any sense. You're better off just using towels, or unless you have a deionized system, which I'm trying to get, so that will kind of complement it. But if you're using that, it's just, the whole point of deionized water is just leave it. But I don't think that is a good investment if you want to blow dry your car. So if you're looking for a machine, this is a good option, but I think you should do a little bit of research and try to get something stronger. For Adams, maybe you should up the horsepower on this thing. Probably a good idea, and then it'll be a phenomenal machine. So, all right, so you guys take care. If you guys like these videos and reviews, more are coming. I'll catch you guys. Click like, subscribe, comment if you didn't like something or you think we should do something different. So I'll catch you guys. Take care. Love you.